Since open beta is right around the corner, I wanted to do 5 tips for newer players. This might also help players that have been playing a while if you don't realize this or you haven't done certain things. The first tip is that login rewards are per character. There's 2 sets of login rewards that you get only for the first 7 days. So as soon as you create a character and log in with it, this starts your 7 days. So you want to log in to all of the characters that you create for all 7 days. The reason for this is that it gives you your first gold offhand, and it gives you one of your 3-star specialty skills. And if you don't get this from the first 7 days, you can always farm for it later on. It just will take you longer. And it's kind of a waste since you can just get it for logging in for the first 7 days. So again, that's for every character on the account, that these are for the first 7 days. All login rewards, almost everything in this game, actually I think everything in this game, is per character and not really account-wide. So to keep that in mind. Tip number 2, do your guild quest and faction quest daily. These give quite a bit of EXP, and then later on you will definitely need at least the Immortal Animus faction up to silver, and that can take a few days, so if you start them early, then it will be better in the long run, because you will need this later on for your specialty skills. To be able to figure out what faction dailies you have and to do and everything, press C, go to Factions, and then click on the faction that you want to try. Go to available quest or something to that effect, and it will show you everything you can do. There's billboard quest, which generally these take physical and intelligence, so not much of it, but it does take them, and they're generally timed. Then you have the faction pop-up events, and then your daily quest, and sometimes the normal blue quest will show up here as well. Tip number 3, some of your dailies will stack, meaning that if you don't do Trial of 4 Kings on one day or for 2 days, then the 3rd day you will have 3 times the EXP. The only thing with this is that you don't get the drops. So if you only want the EXP, then go ahead and you can stack them for 3 days and then just do it once. For the Hot Springs, you can stack it up to 5 times, so 5 different days, since you only get 100 alcohol and 100 of the other one. I forgot exactly the other currency that uses. And you can do up to 5 items a day, so sometimes you might want to stack that. And then for the guild quest and some of the others, you can actually grab the quest, and then if you can't finish it, you can do it the next day, and then you'll finish the 10 for the first day, and you can do the 10 for the second day, and not waste them. Tip number 4, how to repair your gear. You repair your gear at any NPC that on the map shows a little lantern icon. These are generally grocers, and in their window it has a repair all feature, or just a repair by item. I generally just do the repair by all. To know when your gear needs to be broken, if you have the yellow or red icon on your screen at the top where it has your little, like a knight, and it shows the different pieces, then you need to repair. If you're in a dungeon, as long as one person stays in the dungeon, you can do the return to world option, and then right outside the dungeon is generally an NPC where you can repair. Tip number 5, you can transfer your enhancements from one weapon to the next. You do not need to re-plus the next weapon, as long as it's a different tier weapon. And this also applies for armor. If you are crafting, this is for crafting or dungeon drops that are not the ones that you combine. If you are combining a weapon or armor from one level to the next, say your level 37 weapon to your level 40 whatever it is weapon, then you just have to combine it and use that weapon as material. Later on, you have to make sure that you are combining it with the right I guess, choice. There's like 4 or 5 choices. But for level 30 to 40, you just have to do the normal, use that weapon as your material, and it will automatically transfer the plus. So +8 would still transfer to the next weapon as +8. So that's pretty nifty. I hope these tips help, and I'll see you on the next one.